Take their own press conference.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Dean was just in here saying that he thinks things have gone pretty good for the offensive line so far in fall camp. What's kind of your thoughts of the first week or so?
Everything's going real well. Everything's coming together like we was playing on it. Everybody's playing good. So we all just getting together, just learning each other even better. Just getting better on our techniques and fundamentals.
How much is it for you? I mean, Coach Mullen even talked about this, that you're a guy who can play right tackle. You've worked at left tackle in practice. You've worked at guard here before. I mean, how much is that to absorb being an offensive lineman, to know all those positions and to be ready at any given time?
To me, it's a blessing. I mean, you have the God-given talent to do what I can do, play the side, guard, or tackle. So whatever he feels comfortable at me playing, I can play either one, so it don't matter.
What do you feel most comfortable playing?
I feel comfortable at all. I know all the positions. I know all the plays. I know what calls to make, know what to do, and I know my fundamentals and my techniques. So.
How much did it help you last year, actually getting out there on the field and just getting in the SEC atmosphere and all that stuff, and trying to get your feet wet, you know, and get ready to play for this year?
It helped a lot because I got the chance to learn on the Q Saul there, and Gabe Jackson got to follow them and learn. They helped me out, and Tobias Smith, he helped me out a lot. So it came from being on the crowd and being around my people and my fans.
How different is that position at right tackle this year? Because Addison was there for 3 years pretty much, and he was there pretty much every game. Now there's a good battle between you and Charles. I mean, how is that different in practice?
Pretty big shoes to fill since it was Addison. He'd been there so long, but it's not impossible to do. It's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun position. So.
How much do you and Charles talk off the field to help each other?
Me and Charles talk a lot. We don't look at it as competition. We just see it. You know, he's good and I'm good, so we see that. Well, he feels comfortable with putting up there. That's how we see it.
What have you learned from Addison over the last couple of years when he was there?
Technique and experience, because Addison knew everything. We'll watch film, and he'd tell me what to do, where to go, what not to do, and what stunt is coming, what defenses, so stuff like that.
Does it feel like your time now? I mean, you know, you're a highly recruited guy, you're a big-time guy out of high school, and now you're getting your chance here, you're competing for a starting spot. It's probably the most exciting year you've had so far preseason.
Yeah, I feel like it's my time to get on the field and show what I can do. I've been recruited well, so, I mean, I've been here. We got hurt, been redshirted, so it's time to get out and do something.
You know, Ben was saying that, like, when you come into camp, he says the things just overwhelm you. It takes some time to get used to things. If you kind of calm down a little bit, is it good to get that year under your belt or so?
Right, it was good to come in and actually get in and learn, because I got in, I was pretty nervous, didn't have too much confidence, but after learning, watching Addison, Gage, Tobias, and everybody up front, I'm pretty confident about what I got to do.
What was most overwhelming about just being around guys that are as big as you or bigger than you, stuff like that you're not used to seeing in high school, or scheme, or
college, SEC, period, just being around guys that my size. I'm high school, and you don't find nobody my size in high school, so coming in, I didn't know what to do, where to go, and just had to sit back and learn.
Ben has said that he can see on film the times where you just turn your brain off and you just go play. And he says it looks great. He says, is that something you kind of had to keep in the back of your mind, just kind of just go out and play. Just do what you do and just let your gifts and tools work for you.
Right, it's just that confidence I had, it took a while to build up. I didn't have any confidence coming here about the plays and the schemes and who I am myself, but over the last 2 years I've been really building it up. So yeah, a lot of times I don't even think it's just that confidence, come off the ball and do what I'm supposed to do.
how much should Coach Hevesy have to play in that for you, getting you confident?
A lot. He tells me what I'm weak at, what I'm good at, what I can do best. And he always tells me you can always do it, you can always believe yourself, don't think so much, you're not much of a thinker, so just go out and do it.
What kind of worlds apart are right tackle from left tackle? When you kind of switch over, is it just kind of different deal, or same deal, different spot?
Same spot to me, it's just different feet. I mean, it's just different stand. Same thing, just everything's just opposite.
Speaking of feet, what size shoe do you wear? Ben Beckwith said about as big as his 22-inch rims on his truck.
I wear a size 22 shoe.
Are you
20.
kidding?
I'm tired. 20.
Whoa, I was going to say, what, did he make that?
20.
20?
Good Lord.
Wow. So did they, wow, okay. Those guys like be much more expensive when you're trying to go out to the shop.
Actually, they're pretty cheap, especially where I'm from. A lot of times I go online, places like East Bay, or like the place from Atlanta, the Shack Shop in Atlanta. They probably let's see, like a pair of Jordans, probably like $130-something. I might pay like half price for them. Cause
Really?
they make them, you have to sell them. Who else you gonna sell them to?
You got the biggest feet on the team, or?
I have the biggest foot that I know of.
Yeah. When you got on the camp, were any of the coaches or anybody freaking out at your shoe size?
No, because it's kind of always been like this. I mean, I came out 7th grade. I was like 6'5", maybe like 260. I was wearing a size 16, and I got to high school and went up to 18, 19, 20. So it was always been like big feet.
Were you ever tripping over yourself in high school? Were there any awkward moments you're trying to grow into your body?
In middle school, yeah, I tripped over a lot myself early.
How big were your shoes? Yeah, how big were your shoes then in middle school?
Middle school, let's see, started out, I probably came in, let's see, 7th grade, probably 14, left probably about a 17 and a half. So it's about 2 years.
Yeah, wow, okay. Man.
We good?